Lauren Boebert, Herod, king of Judea, would have undoubtedly been a Democrat.
Liberal hacks are at it again with their phony Lauren Boebert is so dumb hashtag.
Oh, it's not phony. You are so dumb. Most prominently about violence.
If hammers are the cause of more death than firearms, then maybe we need to start having background checks on hammers. I mean, look out, Black & Decker.
But look out, biblical scholars. Lauren Boebert is so dumb keeps getting revisited.
I think that people would love if I would tone it down. But, you know, we had our Lord Jesus that certainly didn't tone it down for anyone.
Well, a reminder that Jesus was a brown Middle Eastern refugee who would not have voted for Trump or Lauren Boebert. Indeed, the reactions to Boebert's tweet about Herod and Democrats have been intense. He was an authoritarian, so no. Breaking news, Jesus nor anyone else mentioned in the Bible were white. At Lauren Boebert, do you tweet anything that comes into your head? At Lauren Boebert, I'm trending for being stupid again. At Lauren Boebert, saith the hoe of Babylon. Boebert, of course, has a history of saying and tweeting things that are nonsensical.
She said what?
Lauren Boebert said, the Constitution is not evolving. To say that spits in the face of every single one of our founders. I thought the Bill of Rights was part of the Constitution evolving.
That is part of the Constitution.
So wasn't it a moronic for her to say that?
I don't know. See, I'm not going to say that she's a moron.
How about when she said the Taliban are the only people building back better?
Yeah, see, I don't agree with that. I think that the Build Back Better, I don't see that that's happening, in my opinion.
And the Taliban aren't doing it in Afghanistan.
Oh, no, they're definitely not.
So is Lauren Boebert a moron for saying that?
No, I'm not going to say she's a moron. Why would I say?
But she's calling Joe Biden a moron.
And that's her privy to do so.
It's also her privy to write a book. As Ron Filipkowski tweeted, in her new book out today, Lauren Boebert claims that her husband only exposed his penis to a bartender in a bowling alley because she begged him to do it, and he finally agreed so she would leave him alone. She also gives wild stories about her arrests.
I have stood in line for government cheese and bread.
On Fox News, Boebert promoted her book this way.
Stood in line for government cheese?
I sure did.
What kind of cheese was it?
Well, it's almost like Velveeta, but it's not. It's not.
Not. Talk about pathetic and dumb. Wow. Hello, everybody. I'm David Shuster, and thanks for joining us. Sometimes it's useful to take the incomprehensible statements and tweets of Lauren Boebert and others on the far right and run them through a wingnut translator. To that end, I think we've figured out what Boebert may have been trying to say about Herod. You see, the king of Judea was known for his colossal building projects 2,000 years ago and expansion of the Temple Mount and several fortresses. So it seems that Boebert is claiming Herod believed in big government and big government expansion and therefore would have been a Democrat. Herod was also Jewish, and since a majority of Jewish Americans are Democrats, perhaps Boebert is feeding some anti-Semitic stuff to her right-wing, hateful, sociopathic fringe followers. Nonetheless, King Herod was also known for his tyrannical rule. And because of that, he most certainly would have been a Trump-Boebert Republican. Herod single-handedly forged a new aristocracy from practically nothing. And that is Lauren Boebert. This uneducated, obscure small businesswoman went from practically nothing to forging a new aristocracy in the U.S. Congress for idiots. And along the way, she created a new and historical royalty on social media for the hashtag Lauren Boebert is so dumb.